Good weird coffee Saturday morning YouTube. Woo, that's weird caramel. Basically, I used a little bit different thing in the recipe today because we ran out of the normal thing, so that's kind of odd. That's the whole joke there. Anyway, set up and put back together my cube, if you saw that. This thing definitely turns a bit differently than I once did. It still turns just fine, but it's a lot sandier. I actually got some dirt in there at the race thing yesterday. And that's how it is. One thing I'm going to try out, because I'm so far behind on the vlogs, I'm going to cut it right here. Today is the first day that's going to go up on time. And then the rest of it is just going to go up as I get it edited. We're going to see how that works, at least for a little while. And I guess if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It will be a little bit confusing for you guys there, because there will be some things, obviously today, that haven't happened in the other vlogs yet. So that's kind of confusing. But let's try it out, see how that works. You can check the date at the beginning of each video, and I'll tell you the vlog number and the date that the thing was supposed to come out. I know I have some Sunday vlogs, which are kind of weird and edited, that haven't even come out from weeks past and all that. The whole vlog thing got all messed up a while back. Still working on recovering that, but it is coming back. And like I said, I'm just going to keep going, kind of keep updating all the ones before this. They all will be coming out at some point. But from now on, they are going to be actually semi-live, sort of. I don't know, I guess I'll upload it here probably tonight, it'll go up tomorrow, whatever, and that's how that works. What's up for the vlog today, and what's up for listing today? I got a bunch of Hasselblad stuff processed this morning. All this stuff is cleaned, ready to list. This here is the last bit of that. I need to figure out exactly what to do with all these little focusing screen frames and things. These two here are still ready to go. Bunch of these focusing screen frames and miscellaneous parts are probably going to be sold out a lot. I need to figure out how to lot that up and get that going. Other than that, stuff is going. Today is a big listing day, so that's what I'm doing. Focusing, getting down to work, figuring it out. Let's get into the vlog for today. Really, it's kind of strange if I'm going to start uploading this thing a lot earlier and the next one's going to come out in a week or so. But anyway, here are the photos that I edited for the items listed today. As you can see, some more Hasselblad stuff, used filters and things. There we go, skipping over some, I don't know why. Anyway, just a few various photos. Didn't do a lot of editing on these, just kind of straight out of camera for the most part. Should be good and ready to go. But let's have a quick preview. I actually went through, I don't know exactly how many, I just really skimmed through them. The photos I actually got at the race place yesterday, and like I said in that vlog, which you'll see in a little while, this is all practice. Really wasn't expecting to get much, but I did end up with some pretty cool shots. Let's just look at a couple here. I tried some panning stuff where basically like this whole part is blurred because you're panning across the scene, and they try to get somewhere in focus. As you can see, that's a real good focus. But anyway, that's one of quite a few different ones here. Just picked out a couple, and let's see if I can find some other good ones. Basically, Lightroom has this thing where you can take photos with star ratings, and occasionally if I find a good one or create a good one, like that one there, I thought that was pretty cool. Just drifting around with the sky there, kind of storm clouds. The storm clouds weren't quite as defined as I was hoping, but I take that as a star, so I can keep track of where it is. There's a different angle with a 16:9 aspect ratio for a wallpaper of some sort. Might use that. Go to one more here. Is another one with a little bit different processing and all that. But basically I just chose a couple of random photos that seemed interesting, tried to edit them a little bit, and just got a quick experience to see exactly what I got, because I haven't looked at the shots at all since I took them yesterday night. Interesting thing. Let's wait for this to load. There's one of those drifting cars there. That thing's really drifting. And I have a couple more where I tried to follow them along here, coming up. Basically, I took a bunch of different photos and just want to try some various editing methods and things like that. That's really how I practice. So I was trying to get the start line in the corner and then the car's going. So anyway, let's get those things up and listed. Now they're pictured and edited.
It's supposed to be there.
It looks like there should be.
Well,
maybe.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Look that up and then look that up.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a good one there for $3. Jeez. I mean, I picked one of those up. I have one.
Yeah.
I picked up my garage stuff for $2.
Yeah, Amazon those.
Yep.
And confirm what I'm thinking, especially on that package.
Yeah, if this here is brand new, which it looks like it is.
Both do.
Yeah.
Look carefully. Look at the seal on it. I think they're both brand new.
Okay, I'll take a look at them. Okay, so dealer brought me a couple things, not exactly camera stuff, but let's get on my scanner app here on my Amazon thing on my phone, and let's scan a couple of these things and see exactly what I have. It's power on my phone first, let's do that. Okay, well I'm sure you saw it on dealer's channel there, but my phone was not responding, so tested this out here. It actually charges up and fires. The shutter button's a little bit tough. Other stuff dealer picked up, new and sealed, big money, good score, whoopee whoopee woo.
6.5 hours later.
Well, really not feel like there's a lot to vlog about today. It's actually late afternoon, about 5 p.m. Or no, actually it's around 6. Just ordered pizza. That'll be coming here shortly. There's a big pile of Hasselblad stuff up and listed. A couple more to go here. Had a really oddball, solid matte Hasselblad screen that I was trying to identify and working with there a little bit. After that, getting into the rest of the stuff here on the table. And here we go. Gambino's Bacon Cheeseburger Pizza is up. Hasselblad stuff is listed. And you know, one thing that I need to start doing as I'm trying to get this vlog up next day, I need to edit that a little bit tonight. So I'm going to edit what I have so far, which isn't much. But I guess I'll probably give you a little bit different perspective too if I'm editing live. So anyway, let's get that edited and then I'll get some more up and listed. We're only about halfway through the night, going home at 11 tonight. Oh no, it's gonna cause the time paradox. There is me editing the vlog for Saturday, which is today actually. Earlier today, that'll definitely give, like I said, a different perspective on everything that's going on, because I'll be able to tell halfway through, whenever I start editing that stuff, what exactly I need to add, and a few other things. So it might be good, might be bad. One thing I can tell is that the effort in my vlogs has went down a little bit, and part of that really is because I'm behind so far. I really feel like I need to tone back a little bit and all that, but now, just as long as I'm going to keep up with this daily thing here, and then I have a little bit extra time to figure out where to stick the other stuff and start getting that going, I can be a little more creative. So if I decide to do anything, I definitely can. Let's get into listing some of this stuff here. Figure out what I'm going to list next. Probably tackle these Nikon focusing screens that seem to be in a filter habit thing right now. Also might check out some of these, what do you call it, Bessler lens boxes, because there are some lenses in there. So let's just go for a few different things, see what we have. Should be more interesting than the Hasselblad stuff, at least for the viewers here. Hasselblad stuff is very valuable, but it is a bit boring in some cases just because of the repetition and kind of the same stuff over and over, and all the item numbers doesn't really make it super exciting. A couple oddball pieces, but for the most part, it is what it is. I don't know how much I mentioned before, but man, Kansas weather is one of the most unpredictable, at least in my opinion. I don't know, because it can be coming down one second and then sunny the next and all that. As you can see, there's not, like you can see the rain clouds up there, but there's no more rain. The rain came down though for a good 15 to 30 minutes. And that's the Jeep after that happened. Oh man. Whew. Dealer was up. Yeah, it wasn't that long. It was kind of like a flash flood and then not very long.
What's that? Flash flood, man. Look at that.
Dealer was on the Jeep and it doesn't look very good. Ooh. Man. There we go. Got plugs in the floor too. That works. That's crazy. Craziest thing. No, that's pretty crazy. We were actually wondering when we first got this Jeep, like why is it rusted, or why is the jack rusted and all that. It's because there are some water pooling areas here in the back. Look at all this water on the ground. That all came through these drainage holes that are right back in there, man. The water pooled right in there. We actually found some interesting things over here. We found some Canadian coins under the floor mat in the front, which as you can see, some of those are rusted, which that's gotta take something. We found some Canadian coins in the glove box too, which because this Jeep was from Canada, I guess, originally. But all that happened, it got wet once, and then that was it. I don't think they dried it out enough the first time, and we had like a rusted jack and stuff to start out with, and now I guess we have a new one and all that, but gotta drain it. Not gonna vlog at all, but we're taking the seats out. I'll show you afterwards here. I gotta go grab a socket. Quite an experience this is. And that's exactly why I got the boosted board, so I can trolley back and forth between home looking for sockets to drain a Jeep. So anyway, I guess I'm back home. Let's see if we got it. And yep, sure enough, pocket full of tools. Let's get back down to work. With the one motor, this thing does plenty of torque. Oh man, crazy going like 19. 21. Crazy. That's one motor. Man, I'm drenched in sweat and rust and everything here. I think we had the back seat out though. Those bolts were rusted in there. This thing was in Canada and apparently it must have got out a few downpours or something. And they didn't dry it because this thing was all rusted up. I have about 6 more in the front seats to go there. It don't look too bad. Let's try it out. Let's try to get those last ones out of there. You can see on the bottom of some of these bolts how rusted these were. Wow, the seat's all rusted too. Taking the seats out so we can dry out the carpet and dry out everything else. Let's get the rest of those out. Well, a little bit of pulling out the wet carpet here, and I guess didn't need to take out all the seats. The back seats did need to fold up, so I took those out and those were able to fold up. Then everything else, there's actually rip points all the way around, so you can pull the carpet out. I'm sure somebody would have mentioned that if they had a Jeep or something, but I guess we figured that out later than never, and then I guess we got all the stuff out of here. These seats and stuff, there's all kinds of stuff under here. Never know. Might find some dude's left molar or something. You just don't know. Guess we're taking it down. This is probably the barest bones the Jeep will ever be. Hard to get the right angle with the camera because I do not have a circular head right now. This thing is insane. I'll take these corners and stuff. This is with one motor, reminding yourself. You get a little bit taller tripod here, but man, this thing is crazy. I'm hitting 19, just drifting all the way around these corners. It's worth one motor on this thing. It's crazy. I think it's about time to get back to work though. It's getting kind of dark out and the Jeep's pretty much done. Well, that wasn't exactly an emergency, but that took way too long, let's just say. So I guess I'm back in the office here, or I should say I was in the office the whole time, but now I'm back in. Got 1 more hour. Let's knock out another 5 good listings at least, maybe 10 if they're smaller items. Okay, so before we leave here tonight, I just answered a couple questions there, but I'm probably gonna get this lens listed right here, and I may get this Hasselblad diopter, maybe 1 or 2 more items. But I think I'm going to end the vlog right here because if I need to edit it and then try to get it up, I need to have it up. So anyway, let's go through a quick rundown of the items I listed today. As you can see, first up here, have a couple focusing screens. Those are around 36 each. Those are standard ones. Bits and pieces lot, 70. Hasselblad stuff, like I said, is just super gold. The filters, not so much. Some of those are B&W and some other ones there. But some of these other filters and some other Hasselblad accessories, you can see, pretty good stuff. Just listing the odds and ends and the end of the Hasselblad stuff. We actually sold a focusing screen for $100 really quick. It was a blank one that I actually could not identify, so I listed it as, let's see what I listed at here. So listed as rare, question mark, completely plain Hasselblad 500 CM focusing screen. Sold for $100, super quick. An oddball one to be sure. Took some photos and listed it up. Whoa, blur there. Sold within 1 hour, so that's pretty crazy. Anyway, just going to add up my number and get approximation and then end the vlog for today. So the stuff I've listed so far, which is around 26 items, $16. And then once I add that Bessler and larger lens, around $150 and possibly anything else for the next 15 minutes, which is not going to be much, so probably just that one lens there. Anyway, battery's flashing, that's where I'm going to end the vlog for today. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for another vlog tomorrow, which will be a Sunday kind of webisode vloggy thing. At least that's what I'm going to film. We'll see if I get it up, if it's going to be more like one of those My Filmer Sucks, which I need to get some of those out. So whatever, going to get some vlogs edited tomorrow. It'll be up eventually. No out. Goodbye.